Reclamation. The cityscape glittered with neon lights reflecting off chrome pedestrians. In a world of cybernetic augmentation had become the norm, human bodies were viewed as malleable, transient. From bionic arms that with the strength to crush steel to retinal implants that saw in the dark, humanity was fast becoming an aftermarket species. And you, an entrepreneur with a knack for foresight, saw an untapped gold mine to see in the discarded remains of human flesh, bypassed recycling. The words echoed in your head as you stared out the window of your high-rise office. The initial pitch had been laughed off by competitors, but now the same skeptics who were scrambling to scrap set while your business soared. Behind you were the floor-to-ceiling hollow-screen flash with market projections for your upcoming IPO. The numbers were staggering. Recycled tissue, your corporation had become a global powerhouse in record time. Surgeons in hospitals from across the world, eager to offload biological waste, shipped endless crates of amputated limbs, obsolete organs, and discarded flesh to your massive processing plant on the outskirts of the city. You developed a proprietary method for breaking down human tissue into a slurry, a concoction that was as versatile as was profitable. Fertilizer for agricultural megafarms, high-protein feed for synthetic cattle, and even a biodegradable plastic alternative for eco-conscious corporations. Human tissue had never been so valuable. A knock at your door interrupted your thoughts. "Come in," you said, turning your chair to face the intruder. It was Davis, the plant foreman, a burly man with a cybernetic jaw that clicked slightly when he spoke. We got an issue at the facility, sir. It's odd. Odd, you say? His raised eyebrow leaned forward. It's back number 4682. You know, the one we started using the new chemical additive on? He began hesitating slightly. Well, the workers have been hearing noises. Strange ones. Thought it'd be rats. Maybe some machine malfunctioning. But you prompted, impatient. Davis scratched the back of his neck. It doesn't sound like rats or machinery. Your mind raced. The chemical additive had been your ace in the hole, a trade secret that promised to accelerate tissue breakdown by 40%. It was the key to scaling the operation before the IPO, but it hadn't been tested beyond simulations and a few lab trials. The lab technicians had assured you it was safe. Take me to the bat, you said, saying abruptly. Let's see what's going on. The plant was a vast, sprawling complex, its walls buzzing with the hum of automated machinery. Conveyor belts moved steadily, carrying crates of severed limbs, torsos, and heads, raw material ready for processing. You walked briskly behind Davis as he led you through the maze corridors toward the heart of the facility. The air smelled fatally of chemicals and decay, the price of doing business in body recycling. When you reached VAT 4682, a group of workers stood nearby, their faces pale beneath harsh fluorescent lights. They parted as you approached, revealing the massive vat, a cylindrical container filled with a thick, soupy mixture of human tissue and the experimental additive. At first, everything seemed normal. The slurries swirled lazily within the vat, a churning mass of organic matter. Then you heard it, a faint tapping, rhythmic and deliberate, coming from deep within the vat. The workers exchanged nervous glances. "We checked the machinery," one of them muttered. "It's not that." You peered in closer at the vat, feeling an uneasy knot form in your stomach. The tapping grew louder, more insistent. Then came the sound that made your blood run cold, a low, guttural moan, like something struggling to surface from deep underwater. "Rain it," you ordered, voice tight. "Now." Davis hesitated. "Are you sure? It could ruin the batch. Do it." The foreman nodded and rushed to the control panel. Within seconds, the liquid began to drain from the vat. The thick slurry gurgling as it was siphoned away. As the level dropped, you saw something emerge from the depths, a twisted, amorphous shape, struggling against the current. Then a hand, not a dismembered limb, but a fully formed hand, clawing its way up the thick sides of the vat. Then another and another. Your heart pounded in your chest as the vat drained vat revealed the mass of human tissue fused together into something that defied explanation. A writhing, grotesque amalgamation of arms, legs, and heads. Hundreds of them, all seemingly animated by some hideous will. Eyes rolled in half-formed sockets. Mouths opened in silent screams, and limbs twitched with unnatural life. What the hell? Dave screamed, stepping back. You felt the world standing around you. The enormity of your mistake crashing down. The chemical additive, it hadn't just accelerated tissue breakdown, it somehow reanimated the dead, stitching discarded flesh into a monstrous sentient entity. And it was trying to escape. Without warning, the mass surged against the side of the vat, his many arms stretching towards the lip. The vat groaned under the pressure, metal creaking ominously. One of the workers screamed as the monstrosity breached the rim, dragging itself over with a sickening squelch. Shut it down, you shouted, but it was too late. The creature was out, flailing wildly as it advanced towards the workers, driven by some primal instinct to consume, to grow. Panic erupted as the plant descended into chaos. Workers ran, alarms blared, you stood frozen, watching the abomination lumber towards you. Recycled tissue had been your dream, your empire, and now it was the source of your nightmare. As you backed away, your mind raced for a solution. There had to be a way to contain this, some fail-safes you hadn't considered, but deep down you knew the truth. You played God, and now the discarded remnants of humanity had come back to claim their due. The end.